All right, so what is Typepad? Typepad is the world's premier blogging service. It's hosting the leading blogs, small business websites, and it's powering the most influential voices of the social web. Hillary Clinton was using some of Typepad. Whether you like her or don't like her, she's well known, and so she chose this platform. Martha Stewart chooses Typepad, and there's dozens of other individuals that are very important that use Typepad, and the reason they're using is consistency. It is consistent. There are some other great programs out there, such as WordPress, and if you listen to the audio that I have on blogging, you'll learn a little bit more about WordPress. But I use Typepad, and that's why we're going to do this session on it. Here are some of the features of Typepad. First of all, it's point, click, publish. By the time we finish today, we will have an example of something up on the web and ready to go. The second thing is you can easily customize your design, or you can choose a template. You can make money because you can include a shopping cart. You can blog it anywhere. I have blogged on my laptop. I have blogged on my phone. So go mobile. You can blog on your phone. If you are a typester and you can do that really well, you can blog on your phone. I actually one time took a photo of me in an airport and uploaded it and blogged. So that's pretty cool. You can track your stats. There's ways to tell what your traffic is, when it's coming in, where it's going. You can be discovered because the search engines definitely do pick you up. And there are also features within Typepad where you can search for topics that you're looking for. Believe it or not, blogs are very hot for the media. They often are looking at blogs. They're out there looking for information to use in articles. You can connect to other sites. Very easy to start a link area, which is excellent for search engine strategies. I'm sure you're learning about that in class. You can add widgets and web pages. That's cool because if you want a static page like Concrete that doesn't change, and you want blog, and you want social networking, you can do that all within Typepad. You can build a community of individuals. Create a podcast. That's where you're putting up video or you're putting up audio, and they are going to do the hosting. They are going to block the spam for you. I really have not had a spam problem at all, which has made me very, very happy as we've worked with Typepad. So I definitely recommend that. It is point, click, and publish. Really, if you can send an email, you can do Typepad. Now, one of the things that you need to know is that when you are working with Typepad, it's going to take some time. You're going to have to mess around with it. Sometimes it won't do exactly what you want. It is a computer program. Thus, it is challenging. You would not believe how much fun we have in this office. April and I have had so much fun with technology this week. We just can't even express it to you. It's just beyond excitement. And the reason is definitely because technology is technology. So I'm not saying there's not going to be any problems. I'm not saying that, this is the ultimate answer. But I think it is a good option. Now, Jean wanted to know if this is going to take the place of a website or if you need both. I would say to you that this could take the place of a website, yes. You could definitely use this. You can create a web page on it, and that can be your website, and incorporate the blog into it as well. Yeah. And the truth of the matter is, from all of the research and the hot topics in the last year, they're saying that the static web page, the concrete web page, is pretty much buried. That blogs and social networking and websites that are ever breathing are going to take the place of everything. So Typepad is a really good way to get started and be ahead of the game. That was a good question, Jean. If anybody else has a question, let me know. Oh, there's our little handy hint. He says if you forget how to edit your web page, you can use Typepad's online help service. And that's a good point. There's some wonderful built-in tutorials that really will help you. They also have a great support team. I've asked a lot of questions over the years. Now, you can build your community by basically telling and creating what you want. You can turn on comments or off comments. If you don't want to get comments from people, you don't have to. You can block them. If you get something that's not appropriate, it's going to send you a warning right away and you can remove that. If you are online all the time and want to be able to chat with your customers, you can add a chat widget and they can just type to you just like we are doing right now during this class, and you can be answering them in live time. You can connect with other people in the blogging communities, enabling trackbacks, which is a way that bloggers can easily connect to each other. So there are lots and lots of things that you have an opportunity to do. Now this is one of the coolest things ever. April worked on this forever to show you this, but this is an example of podcasting. You're seeing a video play. And this video easily is something that with a little HTML snippet you can put up on your website or on your on your Typepad. And this is an example of podcasting with video, or podcasting with audio, would be the audio file like we showed earlier. Okay, Carmen wants to know, do all these features cost extra? The only cost that's extra that I've seen is the bandwidth amount. That means the amount of information that your site will hold, and the customization. You need to at least have the middle range. The good thing is, I think the middle range starts at $8.95 to $14.95 a month. So, and that's for as many blogs as you want. So it is incredibly affordable. It is just, basically there's no financial worries with Typepad either. It's very, very affordable. I know that many of you have told me that you've been contacted by companies that, for a simple website are going to charge you between $50 and $100 a month for hosting. And there's just no reason to do that. With the design, you can change the theme, which is the look and feel. You can change the layout. You can select the content. You can order content, and you can edit custom information. If you're really into creating, all the HTML code and CSS code, then you could do your own editing. Jean asked about GoDaddy. Okay, I think probably if you're asking about GoDaddy, you could take, if you bought, say, a domain name through GoDaddy, that's just fine. You would just have that forwarded, and we'll talk about that a little bit. That's a domain name, and you'd have that forwarded to Typepad. So if a person put in brewcitytea.com and they put that in brewcitytea.com, boom, it would send you right over to your Typepad creation. And that's just a matter of setting it up.